AI can build you a website in seconds now, but faster doesn't always mean cheaper. A lot of these builders will still nickel and dime you for domains, business emails, and basic tools. That's the subscription trap. So I tested 5 of the biggest AI website builders to find the ones giving away premium features for $0 and which budget options start at about $1 per month. Drag and drop editors used to be the big selling point when it came to website builders, but now that's just the baseline. In 2026, most builders are shifting to be more like a prompt to site tool. A few years ago, launching a basic e-commerce store could take days to set up, but today, some AI builders can generate a working layout in under a minute. Think of it like 3D printing. Before, you were shaping everything from a blank block by hand. Now you describe what you want, the system builds the structure layer by layer, and you polish the details. That shift changes how sites look and what you're paying for, which is why we're testing Wix, Squarespace, Hostinger, Shopify, and IONOS side by side in today's video. All right, let's start with Wix because this is the one that most people already probably recognize. If you want full control over how your site looks, this is where Wix really stands out. You can drag elements anywhere, adjust layouts freely, and build something that feels completely custom without touching any code. Think of it as the Photoshop of website builders. A big reason for that flexibility is the app market. Need bookings, forms, chat, email, tools, or analytics? Well, you can add features as you go instead of rebuilding your site later, which makes Wix easy to grow into. Wix's AI also does more than just speed things up. You answer a few questions, and it creates a full starting layout with text, images, and sections already in place. It even suggests design tweaks and helps generate headlines or paragraphs so you're not starting from a blank page. There is also a free plan available, which makes it easy to experiment with while you're still figuring things out. And then when you eventually upgrade, you usually get a free custom domain for the first year, which helps lower that upfront cost. The trade-off of all of this is choice overload. With this much freedom, it's easy to keep tweaking instead of just finishing. But if you like customization and long-term flexibility, then Wix is still the safest all-around option. Next up is another popular one, and that is Squarespace. And this one takes a very different approach from Wix. Squarespace is all about design. The templates are clean, spacing feels intentional, and most sites look polished right out of the box. Drop in your content and it already feels professionally put together, which is why it's popular for portfolios, personal brands, and smaller online stores. What brings it into the AI builder space is the Blueprint AI. You answer a few basic questions about your brand and goals, and it generates a custom starting point with layout, structure, colors, and draft text. So again, instead of starting from zero, you're refining something that already looks complete. Squarespace also includes smaller AI tools across the editor, and it can suggest layouts, help generate copy, and keep design choices consistent so the site feels pretty cohesive. It's also very e-commerce capable. You can sell products, manage orders, and run checkout directly inside the platform. It's definitely not as deep as something like Shopify for large stores, but it covers the essentials for small and mid-sized shops. There is no free plan with Squarespace, but you do get a 14-day trial to test the blueprint and the editor. Then on the annual plans, you'll usually get a free domain for the first year. So if design is the priority and you want something professional without constant tweaking, then Squarespace remains a strong option. Next on our list is Hostinger, and this one is all about value. It's designed to get you from idea to live site as fast as possible. You again answer a few questions, and the AI builder creates a full first draft with pages, sections, and starter content, so you're editing something real instead of starting from scratch. And the AI tools go deeper than most budget builders. You get an AI writer for copy, a logo generator, an image tool, and an AI SEO assistant that helps clean up titles and basics without needing technical knowledge. There's even an AI heat map, which is rare at this price point, and it predicts where visitors are likely to look or click, so you can place buttons and key content more strategically on your site. But what really makes Hostinger stand out is the bundle. Hosting is included, you usually get a free domain for the first year, and business email is part of the plan, so essentials don't show up later as surprise upgrades. The editor also stays simple by design. You can change layouts, color, fonts, and content without getting lost in endless menus. The trade-off is scale. The app ecosystem is smaller, and advanced integrations are more limited than something like Wix. But for small sites, side projects, or straightforward business pages, Hostinger delivers on what it promises. It's fast, affordable, and easy to maintain. And quick side note here, if getting a free domain is part of why you're looking for a website builder, then we've got a full breakdown on how people are doing that legally in 2026. I'll leave the link down below if you want to check that out. Next up is Shopify, and this one really sits in its own category. If your site is mainly an online store, Shopify keeps everything in one place. Products, payments, shipping, taxes, and inventory are already built in. So this way you're not patching together extra tools just to run the basics. With Shopify, AI is focused less on design and more on helping you manage your store. Shopify Magic can help draft product descriptions, emails, or marketing copy, and Sidekick gives suggestions right inside the dashboard while you work. It's less about building pages faster and more about keeping the business side of things moving. Shopify also has a huge app ecosystem, including AI tools for pricing automation, personalized recommendations, smarter search, and conversation optimization. And it's that flexibility that's a big reason larger stores grow into Shopify instead of out of it. Now, similar to Squarespace, there's no free plan here, but you do get a trial to explore the platform first, including those AI tools. While you're just getting things set up, you'll use a free myshopify.com subdomain, and paid plans include hosting, SSL security, and built-in email marketing tools, but not a free domain. So if selling products is the main focus on your site, then Shopify does that job extremely well. And last but not least on today's list is IONOS, and this one is all about keeping things simple and inexpensive. The builder focuses on pre-made sections instead of full drag anywhere design control. You pick a layout, add your content, and get a clean business site online pretty quickly. But if you want a huge app marketplace or highly custom layouts, then you'll start to feel the limits. IONOS still fits into the AI builder category thanks to its guided setup and built-in generators. You can start with AI-assisted templates, and depending on your plan, generate page text, images, and basic SEO elements without writing everything from scratch. And there's also a few small business extras that stand out at this price point. You get a personal support consultant, plus tools that give you insight into competitors' online presence, which isn't something you usually see in a budget-focused platform. But pricing is where IONOS really grabs attention. Intro plans often start around $1 per month, though the cost goes up after the promo period. Most plans also include a free custom domain for the first year and a professional email address, which helps keep those early costs low. So if your priority is launching something simple without spending a lot of money up front, then IONOS is one of the most affordable entry points right now. And if you're thinking beyond just building a site, we've also got another video that walks you through 3 starter AI automations for small business owners. So again, if you want to check that out, you'll find that linked down below as well. Okay, now here's what most people don't usually think about at the start of everything. Getting a site live is one thing, but keeping it updated is where the real work begins. With Wix, the built-in tools stay useful after launch. You can generate sections, rewrite text, optimize images, or draft marketing content right inside the editor. Squarespace's blueprint setup gives you a structured foundation, so adding pages or extending into e-commerce stays consistent. Hostinger keeps things simple with tools for text, images, and heat map insights when you're refining layouts. Shopify leans into the business side of things, with Magic helping you to refresh product descriptions, emails, and store content as your catalog changes. IONOS includes the basic generators for page text and SEO, which makes routine updates a lot faster. Pricing and bundles still matter, but long-term, the difference comes down to how easy is it to keep improving your site after launch. And if you're still trying to figure out which website builder fits what you're trying to do, then we've got another video breaking down why a lot of people often pick the wrong one. As you might expect, that's also linked down below. Okay, so we covered a lot of information there, so here's how all of this shakes out. Overall, Wix stands out as the strongest all-around AI website builder thanks to its flexibility and long-term usability. Squarespace is the better choice when design quality is the priority. Hostinger focuses on value with bundled essentials and fast setup. Shopify sits in its own category for e-commerce focused sites, and IONOS is the simplest, lowest cost option for straightforward business pages. That's the full picture, so choose based on how you plan to use the site long term, not just the initial price. Updated links for all 5 of the builders are also down in the description below, and using those links doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help support this work and can unlock discounted pricing where available. But that's all for this website Planet video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.